Hi, I'd like to talk to you right now about map dowsing. I have printed out a map of a certain area I'm interested in. I could be looking for earth energies, buried treasure, water lines, all kinds of stuff. So I'd like to show you how that's going to work. If you want to come on around and I'll show you how it's done. What I need, my tools, would be a ruler, or I can use a straight edge, say from my L rod. So I need my trusty pendulum, of course, which spins around. So let's start with the ruler. More control. So let's for example say I'm looking for a primary non-beneficial earth energy that may be affecting my clients who live somewhere on this map. How do I find that? So there's a couple of ways. The first one, I have a straight edge. I have my pendulum in neutral, back and forth, and I ask the pendulum to swing clockwise when I am over the target area of the primary energy problem for the client. So I'm asking the pendulum to swing neutral, and then I slowly swing neutral until I get to the target area. I slowly bring my straight edge across the map, and I'm saying swing clockwise when I'm at the target area. So I get a line there, and I simply draw, oops, it wasn't a very good line. I draw a line back and forth, and I ask, is that the axis of the primary target area? I get a yes. Okay, so I've got my vertical. Now I'm going to do the same thing going horizontally. Once again, I start my pendulum in neutral. I'm going to do it from the top. Start the pendulum in neutral. You notice I've got a little knot in there, which is not a good thing to have, but for the purposes of this, if your pendulum is knotted, it can be confusing results, but for the demo, we're not worried. So, same thing, I'm going to draw the ruler down, pendulum swing clockwise when I'm at the target area, and I am swing clockwise when I'm at the target area of the primary energy disturbance, and I get a line right in there, and I draw that across. So then I would put my finger on this, is this the primary area? And I make a note of what the cross section is. So that's one way to do that. Another way to do that, and this is pretty simple also, so I'm folding my map into sections, roughly. So if you can see the folds there, I can label them A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. And then I could simply say, is the primary thing I'm interested in A, in B, in C, in D, in E? I got a yes on that. So I'm going to put a little check mark at E. In F, I got a yes on that. That's down here. In the G area, in the H area, I've got another one. And in the I area, I've got another one. So the first method gave us a singular point. The second method, I'm getting actually a line that's going in through here, more or less, in the bottom section. So it could be that this is the primary point, but I can ask, is it true that there are other energy lines in this area that create the problem? Yes. Should I look first at E? No. At F? Yes. G? No. H? No. I? No. Look first at F. Let's take this F and divide that even further, and I'll just call that 1, 2, 3, 4. Is the primary area F1? No. F2? I get a yes, put a check mark. F3, F3, no, F4, yes. So now I'm getting this whole area. So the first method took me to the general region, the second method is taking me into this area. And then I could, again, take my finger or straight edge and say, please indicate, please go to neutral, please swing clockwise when I'm at the primary spot. So I get a line in there. please swing, please swing, go neutral, swing when I am at the primary spot. So in here, somewhere in there. So this is rough and ready, but it gives me a sense that the energies are located in here. I notice from this map that there's a river, that there is a cemetery close by. There's all kinds of things that could be a problem, but I'm being drawn into that area, so I take my investigation there. So that is dowsing geography, if you will. We can use the same method on body dowsing. And once again, I would, and usually I would have the name of a person here, my client, and ask for permission, of course, use all the protocols, but the same sort of thing. I have a client in mind. See, I'm in neutral, I have a client in mind, and I'll say, may I look for physical injury? I get a yes. May I look for mental injury? No. Emotional, spiritual, energetic? No. I may look for physical injury. So once again, I'm in neutral. Pendulum swing clockwise when I am over the physical injury, the line of the physical injury. Somewhere there. Draw that line, and then we go down. Pendulum, please swing in neutral until I get to the primary physical injury. Swing in neutral until I get to the primary physical injury. And that is up, you know, it's up there in the top of the head somewhere. I ask, is there another injury on this page that I need to look at this time? I get a no. From here on, I would probably move into my Get Healthy book. I have different pages on that, and I'll show you that in another video. Thanks for watching map dowsing.